So this is what my sister wrote to me. Some of you may know that, um, you know, you see like one side of me. It's it's the happy side, right? But recently I was diagnosed as being bipolar, um, and with this kind of like mental, you know, thing that I got, I have phases of being high, manic, but then I'm also going low, right? And that's the depression, right? And this is something that I've struggled with all my life. So my sister wrote me something. She's a very good writer, right? Great writer. I just want to share with you guys. This was November 2nd, 2022, right? So it says here. She's like, "Dear Peter, do not forget your self-worth and the value you add to life. You've always been an amazing big brother to me and an inspiration to look up to. You always excelled in school, being the only one in our family to have tested into the GATE honors program in elementary school. You excelled in middle school and in high school as well, being the first in our family to make balancing extracurriculars, sports, community service, high grades, a robust social circle look effortless. You have a natural talent of singing that allowed you to win so many competitions and even travel to Hawaii to sing. Some people like me and Patrick will never have a talent such as singing, as we are awful singers. In fact, I envy it. I always wished I could sing, but I know I'm horrible at it. You follow your passions and your own judgments even when mom opposes you and criticizes you. I learn a lot from you and develop my own judgments and passions without mom's criticism. You used to be Key Club president, JV volleyball, uh, uh, in honors choir with your own solo, student body treasurer. You worked at Jamba Juice and at Macy's in all AP classes, and even had time to go to the gym with Chris to work on your six-pack gains. Me and Pat work out so much, and we never get a six-pack. You've attained a special goal, and I do not doubt you can attain it again someday. You're always the first in the family to pioneer this path in life. I've learned so much following your footsteps. You even got a full ride scholarship to UCI with dorm experience. And you were a cool, popular kid with many friends. You studied abroad first in the family, and I was inspired by your experience. Some people never get that opportunity, but you always make it look effortless and natural. Do not feel lost when the path is no longer clear. Do what you have always done. Carve your own path. Do not forget all the things you have accomplished, and do not forget your roots, where you come from. Santa Ana, low-income household, raised by single immigrant mother, oldest of three, Vietnamese, as they make you who you are. Remember, you have invaluable people skills that have enabled you to find social circles from all walks of the world and to maintain social circles. Your ability to make new friends all the time and to keep in touch with them and to be invited to their events and hangouts is beyond comprehension. You meet the right people and they value you and they plan things and they drive you and take you on amazing adventures and take pictures of you and post them. That is really hard. Me and all my friends that I talk to never have that same opportunity and experience in socializing. My friend group has started dying. Everyone is too busy, don't care, don't like adventures, aren't active, don't live close by, etc. It is amazing how you are invited by your friends every weekend to embark on new adventures that they plan and drive, and they value your company, and they pick pictures of you. I envy it too, haha. Remember, you have high tolerance and ability for intense endurance, physical activity that no average person can or wants to accomplish. You used to bike 100 miles to San Diego on so many occasions with your friends. People think you're crazy for biking that much. And you even inspired me to be crazy like that. So thank you for influencing biking since the first time you took me to the bike to the beach when I was 11 years old and you were 16, and I could barely keep up with you. You've hiked so many weekends, 20 plus miles with 1,000 plus elevation gains on beautiful nature trails. So lucky to have friends that plan these trips and take you. I want to hike more, but it takes too much effort to plan myself and to drive to. And I have no friends that like that. You took me snowboarding, taught me how to snowboard by throwing me on black diamonds from the very beginning, so I grew fearless of high elevation and mountains, even though I get a little nervous every time I'm on the high slope of a black diamond. Thank you for influencing me to snowboard, for now it is a lifelong passion of mine. I look forward to the next time we can snowboard. I'm so lucky to have an adventurous, active, and fun brother like you that inspires and influences me to enjoy and endure all kinds of activities. These moments make life worthwhile and always memorable. The time we biked 100 miles to San Diego with Eileen and me and Eileen had to wait for you will always be remembered. The time I beat you on snowboarding and then badly bruised my knee too. I think after that, I got too confident in my skills, and the next time I sprained my wrist for jumping off a slope. Haha. Remember, you always go against the current of the river, always opposite direction of everyone else in the crowd, always taking the path least traveled, finding your space in unusual places, doing things before others did them, and carved your own path. You were in Bitcoin before Bitcoin was a thing. You talked to so many people about Bitcoin, and they all said you were crazy. It turns out you were right all along. You also knew about Ethereum before it was mainstream as well. No one listened to you, to our own ignorance and our own loss. You always found your unique online community and you were obsessed with it. During the pandemic, when the world was social distancing, you were out protesting, finding your people of misfits and rebels, and were the most active in socializing and befriending everyone. You made Mr. Awesome Pops, advertised Mom's cupcake business, made a lot of friends and connections, and you never got COVID still to this day. I will never understand that, but you defy all odds and don't listen to the system, the government, mom, or anyone else. And you even beat biological viruses, as the news would report people who stayed home and got COVID from going to the grocery market and died. Oh, sorry about that. Somehow you never got COVID. What the hell? The news instilled fear, and fear handicaps. I succumb to fear, as I'm unlike you in this case, and I'm quite obedient and take refuge in following the status quo, safety, and laws. You are fearless. You make your own judgments, and that makes you unique, a true misfit and rebel. Now the world is coming back to normal, and somehow you cannot figure out what is next on your path. Maybe looking back on your past will help guide your future. You're just figuring out your next evolution. Don't forget what makes you valuable and special and different than the average person. You will turn 33 soon, and I encourage you to make it a memorable year. Life is long, and we must take each and every day not for granted and appreciate the time we have. Time to wake up, Peter. Time to make changes. Time to take care of yourself. Self-care, exercise, yoga, meditate, practice mindfulness. Do not be afraid to embark on a new path. Challenge, journey. Do not be afraid of failure. You have always lived life to your fullest. This year, you took a step back. Many average people will never have done even 1/4 of what you have done. You have nothing to lose. I support you trying something crazy, different, like acting or being a YouTuber or TikToker. Don't compare yourself to what society defines as success. Society wants success to be a path like mine, a stable career, working 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., engulfed in 6 figs of student debt, following the systems of laws and hierarchy, oligarchy. People like me need stability, structure, financial means, safety net. You can thrive without it. Just take some action every day to carve your next goals. Cut back on Coca-Cola, junk food, sugar, empty carbs, because studies show they contribute to depression and obesity, heart disease, diabetes. Practice healthy goals every day, one day at a time. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Suffering is universal. We must accept it, deal with it, and find other motivations and purposes in life. Thank you, brother. Love your sister forever. Kimberly M. P.S. Happy early birthday. My words for the year. Laugh out loud. Dang, it's like, thank you, sister. Thank you.